pressure on Naira. Okay, that is page 6. Now to page 18 at the base. Blame Obi Oti for crisis in LP. That will be the Labour Party, yeah? Deputy National Chairman is saying that. Page 18, carrying that story. Just above the Nigerian Tribune newspaper is nothing. So I'll just leave it there, So let's get on to yet another daily right now. Just before I bring the Vanguard newspaper to your audiovisual consciousness, might I also remind you that we have social media platforms where we have a strong presence. That's right. I'm talking about YouTube. Do well to subscribe at Eagles FM Abuja. I'm talking about X. Do well to give us a like and a following, or give us a following better still, right? And at Eagles FM Abuja. Do that for TikTok and Instagram, and on Facebook for the audio visual radio experience that you can count on. Do the same. Give us a like, give us a following, give us a share. We will bring all that to the global network system so that the entire world will get to hear from you. We global. We're not just local. We global. And we are an institution. By the way, my name still remains Ragdan. Now we're looking at the Vanguard newspaper, the big story right there. Ajero, nobody is above the law. Federal government is saying that. Oh, the writers are quite numerous. Now, let's see how we can take all of this. Allegations of rights abuse in Nigeria, false. Federal government replies, UK TUC. Right? This one here says, my ordeal with DSS operatives, other security agencies. NLC president says they're fishing for evidence to nail us. Oh, this sounds to be like a witch hunt, if that's what he means. Now, I got another writer to that story, the big story with the Vanguard newspaper. It says, confirms return of seized passport, phones. Okay. This one says, how pressure from local international community forced government to release Ajero. And this one else, NLC to conduct medical checks on its president. Okay, I get that. Oppression from Tinubu's regime surpasses military dictatorships. Atiku is making bold on that statement. And the last writer, we didn't raid. We came for investigation. DSS is replying or telling Serap. And yes, remember too that, was it yesterday now or the day before? At the same time, the NLC president, George Ero, was arrested. We also saw the DSS raided the Serap's, office. But they have come to say, Serap, sorry, we did not raid. We only came. It was a coming, so they came for investigation. That story you would find on page 5. Oh, I see flooding. I see people stranded. This is not funny, right? Agony as floods wreak havoc in Maiduguri. Really? That's not so good a sight. Whew. Okay, bandit leader, Belliturgy, others will soon be captured. CDS is saying that. Page 12, carrying that story. Just above the Vanguard newspaper banner now, you would find this big story. In deepening its capital markets, Nigeria raises over $900 million US 5-year inaugural domestic federal government of Nigeria US dollar bond. That was quite a read. Well, you would find that one on page 20 of the Vanguard newspaper. Now to the Punch newspaper, I see this one and the big story, Borno Dam collapse. Wait, are these roofs of houses? Oh, no, you need to get on to the audio-visual radio experience platform, the global, international, local television that we are hosting right there, and see what I'm seeing with the Punch newspaper. If this is not worrisome, I wonder what else could be worse, right? All right, Borno Dam collapse. Federal government opens IDP camps as flood submerges 70% of Maiduguri. You would find the story on page 2, and it's got one writer. Inmates escape. Thousands displaced. Tinubu NAS governors pledge aid as NEMA begins evacuation. All right. We see this one now at the base. Lagos Red Line train to transport 150,000 passengers daily. Right? That's something good, right? Page 20 is 28. Oh, I got sharp eyes now. It's carrying that story. 10,000 new recruits for deployment February 2025. Police is saying that. Page 7 carrying that story. Alrighty. Thank you for the information. Right? That will be from Kayode Egbetukun, right? Well, I see his face though. But anyways, you should go get the nitty-gritty on that story, the juice of it. And I see this one now on page 7. 70,000 naira minimum wage. NYSC awaits federal government's directive on new corpus pay. All right. Now, just to the side of the Punch newspaper banner now, it says, INEC ready for free fair poll. Yakubu declares. Right, page 16. Oh, page 16. Oh, my sharp eyes. It's really sharp. It's carrying that one. And this one says, Obi canvasses votes for Akpata in Benin. Page 16 as well, right? They're following themselves back to back. And just above the Punch newspaper banner now, you would find this very one. It's carrying a why. It's more like a question. Why NNPC may not lift Dangote petrol on Sunday? Why NNPC may not lift Dangote petrol on Sunday? And it's got just one rider to it though. Fuel importers fear domestic production. Refiners Association are saying that. Page 19 and to page 22 is going to be the last one that I'm bringing to your audiovisual consciousness right now, just before we hit the phone lines. Southwest governors to spend 266 billion naira on airport projects. Right? Page 22 is where that story is found. All right, this will be the time for you and I to go conversational. Which of these stories jumps at you, pops at you, tickles your fancy, begs for your reaction? That is the question that we're asking this morning, because these questions really need answers, and I alone may not be able to give all of the answers, but yes, I know that I can engage with you, and yes, we can engage together and teach these people what leadership is all about. Right now, the number for you to engage and indulge in the most civil and responsible way would be 0908 766 8888. Now, the WhatsApp portal number would be 0909 705 4450. By the way, you can as well add the WhatsApp number as the voice calls too, just for this very segment of the Prog Show, right? Yes, so you can call the WhatsApp portal number right there, and yes, we can have a worthy conversation, because I really would love to hear your thoughts on this, right? And remember as well that you can send a voice note, and that voice note should be 1 minute 30 seconds, or at most 1 minute 35 seconds, right? And just keep it short and simple. Remember to introduce yourself, your name, and where it is that you are, sending that voice note from, and then of course, please, when you send the messages via the WhatsApp portal, do well to also, type briefly, like go straight to the point, hit the nail on its head. I know there's a lot to talk about, but let's just, follow that. And then if you're putting a voice call through, remember 2 minutes max. That's what is allotted, okay, so that we don't we do allow other family members to join the discourse, right? And now I see this call. Let's just go take it as quickly as we can. Hello and good morning.
Morning, UD.
Yes, good morning to you. Is this Moses?
Moses.
Right. Oh, Moses, welcome aboard.
God bless. What is wrong with your second line? They say it has been banned for calling. What is wrong?
It's been banned?
Yeah, your second line.
Which of the lines will that be? Is it the one I just announced?
No, there's one, the main one.
Oh, the 0907, right? Yeah. We're doing some, technical observation on it, right? Yes, that's why. Yeah.
What's up, BB Blessing? What is wrong with her? Did you care to ask?
She actually called in yesterday. I was gonna reach out to her, but she called in, and yes, she's fine.
Good.
She's fine. Yeah, she's good.
I want to appreciate you for the good job you are doing.
Thank you.
Lion Prince, it has been long. Want to hear from you.
Right.
Onoja, it has been long. So congratulations, and we wish you long life.
Right.
Yes. The arrest of Tuji and others soon by the security, I think it has long been done. A terrorist is a terrorist. The way and manner terrorists have been taken lightly in this country is getting off hand. Lives are going. Kidnappers making merchandise in the life of people. Look at what happened. Just terrorists came to school in Kaduna around 9 a.m., not 9 p.m. to come and kidnap children, but unfortunately they couldn't get anyone in the school. They went straight to hospital. UD. 9 daylight. Come to the hospital, kill people, kidnap people, people that are on drips, and you say soon these people will be arrested. Is it issue of arresting? UD. We are praying for our security. And secondly, the people behind these people, sponsors, who supply them arms, if you see the certificated guns these people are carrying, you wonder where did they get it from. These guns are not manufactured in Nigeria here. I don't know what the money, is there no way that the Nigerian security can detect those monies that will be given to them? They discuss with them. The loved ones discuss with them online before the negotiations have been done. Look at the pictures they send on Vara. Can't our communication agent track these people? Maybe if you see the way this CD is speaking on the social media, boasting that they are ready to face Nigerian army. Very young man, he touched a heart.
All right, Moses. Bless you more, man. Thank you. Appreciate that from you. That is Moses right there giving us 2 cents. And yes, you are asking, how do I get involved in this conversation? I know that you're itching to bring your voice in. And yes, I am also itching to hear from you. That number would be 0908-766-8888. And the WhatsApp portal number is 0909-705-4450. Get to hear from another family member. Hello and good morning. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, good morning to you, please.
Good morning, UD.
Yes, good morning.
My name is Abdul, calling from Suleja, Niger State.
All right, Abdul, welcome aboard.
UD, I want to comment on this flood in Borno State.
Okay.
You see, I believe the state government is supposed to do something since they know that rainy season is approaching.
Right.
We are not supposed to wait till this type of thing happen. Look at the life of people that are just wasted for nothing. So you see, the other states or the other places that they know that it's a dam like this, the government should do something quick before the flood also will come there. On Dangote Refinery, UD, I don't know. Is it only NNPC can lift fuel from the Dangote Refinery? I don't know. I think it is better they should allow all the marketers to lift fuel from there. Because now just few days to the lifting fuel. I think on Sunday they are supposed to start lifting fuel. We didn't even hear anything from them. We didn't even know how much Dangote is going to sell from them. And you see, if this fuel price continues to go on like this, people will just continue suffering. This morning I was coming to work. If you see the kind of line we have in filling station, you'll be surprised. So the government should do something fast. God bless Nigeria. God bless Eagle FM. Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you so much. God bless Nigeria. God bless the Eagles FM. You say right there. Thank you. Thank you. Well, you asked us some very strong question, but not necessarily, though. Not necessarily just the NNPCL, but while the NNPC is currently awaiting, the September 15 timeline to start lifting petrol from the Dangote refinery, there is no indication that they are the only ones allowed to do so. Well, in fact, the Dangote refinery is expected to be a major player in the Nigerian petroleum market, and it's likely that some other companies will also be able to lift, fuel from the refinery in the future. However, it's worth noting that the NNPC is the state-owned oil company, so they may have certain privileges, you know what I'm saying, or priorities, especially when it comes to lifting fuel from the refinery. Yeah. Well, let's go to this one here now. Hello and good morning.
Yudi.
Yes, please. Good morning. Yeah, good morning, please.
Yes, my name is Apostle Osolai from Apple.
All right, Apostle Osolai, all the way from
Yes,
Apple.
my
Feels good.
take this morning goes like this, that I had the INEC chairman saying they are ready.
Yes.
And the not today that I am hearing they are ready. After they conduct the election, many will be going to litigation here and there. The problem we have in this country is how we elect our leaders. When a leader is elected by people,
when things are not going well, you see that the other leader will have compassion on his people, neither him to resign. But because they use, will I say it in a public domain, that they know they are selected, they use their money to buy their position. That's why even though the promises are crying, they won't like to, they will not support that. Hello?
Yes, go ahead. I can hear you.
Okay, another thing I want to say in third is this our law enforcement agency, they are trying, but the way they are arresting people that are protesting or going against the government because of their policy, they use it to arrest all those criminals that are doing us, harming us. We are not a democracy. We are not in a dictative military regime. Please, they should allow people that they let their voice out and say the wrongdoing is wrongdoing. That's my take, Daniel.
Right.
And then remain Apostle also life. God bless
Thank you. God bless you more. Apostle also life right there, giving his thoughts and saying that, look, the need for, a very, very, frantic efforts, conscious efforts towards ensuring that we nipped in the bud these criminals is now and not tomorrow. Well, the more we keep on, wasting time and just doodling, we might just, continually worsen the already bad situation that we are finding ourselves, and we're seemingly really trying hard to get ourselves out of, right? Well, the presidency has come to say that, the NLC president, though he has a president, to his title, he is not the Nigerian president. He's not Nigeria's president. He's just NLC president, Nigeria Labour Congress president. That's what he is, and that he is not above Nigerian law. Well, that statement could be relative, kind of, because we're seeing some persons who have shown not once, not twice, not thrice, not 4 times that they seem to know some loopholes in the Nigerian law, and have used these loopholes, utilized it effectively and efficiently to suit their purposes. But then, Special Advisor to the President on Information and Strategy, Bayo Onanuga, has revealed that the President of the Nigeria Labour Congress, George Aero, snubbed an invitation by security operators as if he were above the laws of Nigeria. He said this accounted for part of the reasons he was picked up at the Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport, Abuja, by officials of the Department of State Services, DSS. Does this hold water to you as you hear it? I don't know. Does it hold water? You invited in? He says, okay, I will come, but I will not come on your terms. I will come on another day. But you need to let me know what it is that I'm up against. Why are you even inviting me? What is my crime? Right? I need to get at least some details, some, hints about it. And then he finally showed up. He showed up. He didn't even last up to how many hours now? And you let him go. You let him go and then you pick him up again? Because he flouted a first. Okay. I don't know, except you're telling me there's another one, right? Well, Onanuga, in a lengthy statement as of yesterday, revealing the intricacies surrounding the arrest, said no one is above the law of the land. That I agree, especially in a country like Nigeria, governed by a constitution, right? Keep the calls coming through, though. I see the efforts that you're making, to get the calls in. We can still use your call right there and use your thoughts right there. Remember, the number still is 090-8766-8888. For some reason, I don't know why. Are you trying that number? Because I see it's not ringing. But anyways, I see the WhatsApp portal number is ringing, and thank God we have, a substitute for that. Yeah? And the WhatsApp portal number, in case you're asking, would be 0909-705-4450. Right? 0909-705-4450. Let's take this call. Hello and good morning. Hello and good morning.
Mr. Yudi, good morning.
Oh, good morning to you, please.
My name is Honorable Edwards.
Honorable Edwards, all the way from Mapo. Talk to us, Honorable.
Yes, Mr. Yudi, it's hard time for us to thinking about two-way traffic, not one-way traffic.
Okay.
the issue of Labour president being invited by security agencies, there must be something. There must be something.
Right.
But you see, the situation is that I have gone far. Allow me to talk. Please, I have gone far to I'm not a journalist to investigate so many things.
Right.
So I want to tell you that something is wrong. Something is wrong. It is being used. If the scrutiny are using this to frustrate him, he might have caused it by himself. Something is wrong. I am speaking in proverbs. There are some petitions. So whoever wants to hear should hear. Is that man like, is he above the law of this country? Does he have immunity not to be arrested because he's the president of the level? Does it mean as a president of the level he cannot commit any offense? We can't just be saying bad thing about our government. This is a 10-year government. If this was not good, we can change. But our country, me particularly, I am interested in my country.
Okay.
So there's so many things that I'm doing. If you said Tinubu is not good, to me, to an extent is good. The major problem in this administration, which I have seen now, is the removal of all subsidy. That is the cause of the crisis, all the crises we're having here. And then these people have capitalized on that, the cabal, they have capitalized on it to punish us. I expect our president to look into it. The local government autonomy, we are talking about kidnappers coming somewhere in the village to kidnap students. They don't say the right hospital. Let me tell you something. The local government system is not working. You should just make sure that this autonomy is implemented to allow local government to have access to funds so that they can develop, that can take care of insecurity in their local government.
Okay.
These are the things that are happening. So we should be thinking twice. When you say something here, I normally National Assembly, we have been saying National Assembly I've been to National Assembly to complain so many things. Privately, I met some friends because of this. I wish our members should do the same so that we really know so many things are wrong.
Okay.
That's Labour president. There is something wrong, which I cannot mention here.
All right.
Something is wrong.
Okay. Something is wrong.
Thank you.
Thank you,
God
Honorable.
bless you.
God bless you more. Well, Honorable, nobody's stopping you from talking. Well, I guess you misconstrued me. But anyways, and nobody's also saying that the president is bad. I don't think anybody's saying, oh, president is bad. And even though, by the way, nobody's good. Yeah. But then, yes, there is a place of morals, yeah, and yes, that is the standard, right? But then your point's very, very straight on, and it doesn't seem as though anybody's supporting the NLC president. But if you also look at past antecedents right there, you would also find that many times there are people who also are out there witch hunting others. That's one. Secondly, many times as well, there are people who have shown that they are above the law, right? And right before our faces. But that notwithstanding, it doesn't also mean that there is no smoke without fire. Remember, I always say that. I always say there's no smoke without fire. If the DSS is onto you, what is it? Are you the only Labour president? There are other, that we got the TUC, Felix Osifo, right? If I'm not mistaken, yeah? And we got other, when he was first invited, to by the police right there, we saw that 84 affiliate labor unions or affiliate unions, they all came out en masse. Just like Honorable Edward says. Something fishy going on. There must be something. Something has to be. There has to be something. And yeah, we're only saying that DSS, hey, at least sometimes just give us a heads up, okay? So that we don't get it wrongly. Because many times as we go to engage with you, you don't come out rightly to telling us, we are not saying spill the bean. Don't give us all of the confidentiality. But yeah, just a little bit of something. Yeah, so that we indeed exactly don't go about speculating. But yeah, that's why we've got the platform, because we give you a radio experience that you can count on anytime in the day. Let's just go take a breather. I'll be right back in a short bit. Don't go away.
3 Abuja. Eagles 102.3 Abuja.
From Milky Way to Earth, everywhere there's internet. You can connect with Eagles 102.3 FM Abuja. Log on to our website www.eaglesfm.com. Follow and engage with us now on Facebook, Twitter, TikTok at Eagles FM Abuja, Instagram at Eagles Hours, Eagles 102.3 FM Abuja, your radio experience you can count on.
Eagles 102.3 Abuja.
Admission is now open at Eagles Academy Lokoja into the following classes: crèche, pre-nursery class, nursery classes, grade classes, junior secondary classes, and senior secondary 1 and 2. At Eagles Academy Lokoja, we are committed to providing the premium possible education for your child. Our shared vision is to challenge your child at every opportunity to be curious, independent, resilient, kind, and most importantly, to be academically inspired. We have excellent back-to-back records of outstanding performance of our students in all external examinations. Eagles Academy is approved by the Kogi State Ministry of Education, Science and Technology and other examination bodies and approved JAM Computer-Based Test Center, JAM CBT. Our school is fully equipped with qualified staff, laboratories, serene and conducive learning environment. Pick up your admission forms at Eagles Academy Lokoja, number 2, Ogidibeje Close, opposite Pacific Hotel, Lokongoma, Phase 1, Lokoja, Kogi State. For inquiry, please contact 080-6038-2933, 080-6038-2933, or 080-69141797. Hurry now, enroll your child for a brighter future.
Eagles 102.3 Abuja.
Yes, still reviewing the dailies this morning. We should also bring it to your eardrums that this is Eagles 102.3 FM Abuja, where we give you an audio-visual radio experience that you can count on anytime, any day. Well, the governor of Edo State, Godwin Obaseki, has cried out over what he described as the police connivance with the opposition, All Progressives Congress, to arrest and intimidate members of the ruling People's Democratic Party, PDP, in the state. Well, the atmosphere in Edo State, though, is charged, and with less than 2 weeks to the governorship election in the state, politicians and their parties are now exploring any means possible to grab whatever they could, or they feel they could, guarantee victory for them. Well, could that be part of what the entire, crying out would be for Obaseki? Well, let's go take this one here right now via the WhatsApp. Hello and good morning. Oh, that's a miss. Oh, let's take this one now. Hello and good morning to you.
Good morning.
Yes, please. Good morning. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Okay, my name is Soki.
Sorry?
I'm calling from... My name is Soki.
Soki?
Yes.
Soki. All right.
Yes. So...
Where are you calling from? Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Kaduna Road.
Kaduna Road, okay. Talk to us.
Yes.
Very quickly, please.
Okay.
Yeah.
My position on your conversation in respect of Joe Ajero, I think you have to step down that conversation a little, because what Joe Ajero knows about this interim government is very deep. So I believe you have to be very careful and be cautious, tread with caution when you are speaking about it. Okay? So that is just it. And secondly, in what is happening towards security issues, is the government of today that knows everything that's happening. So, and they have every technique to track down anybody or any terrorist, but they don't want to do that because of the dealing they have with the international community. So don't worry about much of this Nigerian problem.
Okay.
Nice day, sir.
All right, thank you. Soki, right? All right, Soki says, UD, tread with caution. Come on. Why are we in this business already if we are not able to speak truth to reality, to power? Look, Joe Ajero, if you've got something about any interim government or the government of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu administration, come out and go to the rightful authorities and do the needful. It's just what it is. And if you would indeed go through the back door of trying to foment issues in the country and raise rascality, then you are not going to be in the good books of Nigerians, regardless of whatever pioneering, whatever thing it is that you're trying to push for. That's what it is, all right? That's just what it is. Put it out there the way it should be. And of course, the government, you got something on him, and I said that clearly. You got something on him, and he's financing anything. You got proof and all of that. Let it not be as though you're coming like a thief in the night every now and then, making it look all shady so that we don't trust you, because we really want to trust you. If we don't trust this government, what other government are you trusting? Hey, put it out there. Just put it out there. That's just what it is, okay? All right, now let's get on to the WhatsApp portal number now and bring it to your eardrums what you've got to say, all right? All right, got a couple of messages now, going straight into this one right here. It says, good morning, gentle UD. I'm Unisa Dentani Ibrahim from Abaji. All right, Unisa, welcome aboard. Talk to me. Now, he says, the president said removal of fuel subsidy will bring about critical investment in the economy. It is a good policy, but before implementing such policy, we have to put vital things in the right place to ameliorate the sufferings of Nigerians. Also, before implementing any policy, we have to think about the characters and characteristics of those that govern, right? This is to understand if the citizens can cope with the policy. And if the citizens are unable to cope with the best solution is to change another policy that will serve as instrumental to the economy and not to totally subject masses to hardship. With all the figures above, I urge the president to mitigate the uncontrolled hardship on Nigerians, especially in the area of petroleum. Unisa Dantani Ibrahim from Abaji. Unisa, you've spoken comprehensive wisdom. Samuel from Kuje. All right, standing on protocols, he says, my sincere condolences to the flood victims in Maiduguri. May God comfort and console the entire family members. If there is no human rights abuse in Nigeria, according to the presidency, why are they still keeping End Bad Governance protesters in detention? Why are they arresting NLC leader and laying unfounded accusations against them? If nobody's above the law, why are they not going after the sponsors of bandits and terrorists who are giving us sleepless nights in the country? What about some of the people in authority who making statements that is not worthy of them? Please and please, the government should be sincere with the Nigerians. God, please remember Nigerians. Show us mercy. In Jesus' name, you say amen to that one. Have a fulfilled day, UD, you say. You too, my brother Samuel. Okay, seeing this one now, bringing it straight out. Good morning, UD, presenter. Okay, good morning to you too. This is coming from Samson from Lugbe. Samson, welcome aboard. I just want to start by commending and appreciating truthful and positive contributors against bad governance in this country. May they always be rewarded by Almighty God for defending and soliciting for the betterment of the poor. Finally, winning the war against bandits is a word of encouragement only to ignorant citizens. We will only be interested to hear that the war against bandits and kidnappers is over. He puts that in capitals. Now, may God help us to celebrate this eluded victory one day. All right? Have a nice day. Samson, eluded victory. That one really got to me. Anyways, thank you for your thought. Now, I see this one from Comrade Olabasi. Says, good morning, Obongudwak Daniel. Okay, it's just me in the studio. On my face, not with me. Okay, and on my face in absentia. Pardon me now, comrade. All right, it says the present violation of human rights by Tinubu's government is very worrisome to the Nigerian citizens, even as the international communities are crying out. The Gestapo manner in which the police and other security agencies are carrying out their duties to intimidate and mute dissenting voices cannot be accepted in democracy. Trying to shut everyone up in the midst of economic hardships, hunger, and deprivations in the land cannot be justified in any guise. Let the government listen to the cries of the masses and stop chasing shadows for the country to be at peace. In addition, the federal government has no right to arrest people like Joe Ajero, the NLC president, while the former Kogi governor Yahaya Bello is still roaming free after many invitations by law security agencies. Who is then fooling who? Please, may God save us from ourselves. Comrade Olabasi, Buhari, Abuja. He puts that one through. Okay, this will be yet another message I'm taking now. Okay, good Wednesday, UD. Good Wednesday to you too. Well, Omoife, you're asking whether she's good. Well, I believe she's good and listening. Hail and hearty. I have been following both on Facebook and all, but you see, my brother, nothing is worth talking about in this country anymore. Lamentations everywhere. The president is not listening. The more we talk, the more they prefer more anti-people policies. George Ajero should handle his business. His agitations is also not in the interest of the masses. Nigerians should concentrate on how to get what they want out of this government and not queue behind anybody to speak for them. National Assembly members should be held responsible for their constituencies. Until we do this, we are just ducking in our misfortunes. Fortune from Life Camp is saying that. What an irony. Ducking in our misfortunes, and Fortune is his name. Fortune, thank you. Appreciate. Now, see this one now from James, all the way from Suleja. Says, good morning, UD. Good morning to you too. Says, this is James from Suleja. Finally, the president speaks about the fuel subsidy he claimed was gone and gone forever. It is shameful that the government will continue to speak from all corners of its mouth and cannot take responsibility for its actions and inactions. Our hearts go out to the people of Maiduguri and Borno State in general. The photos are really heartbreaking. James, you saw it too. Seriously, I did. And it broke my heart, I tell you. Well, these are people. These are human beings. These are Nigerians. Well then, let's go with the voice notes. We'll not be able to take all of the voice notes, but well, we'll try as much as we can to do the needful. Let's get on with this one right now. Please do not call the WhatsApp portal number at this point in time.
With the people of Borno.
Okay, so I think there was a little bit of fallout. Please don't call the WhatsApp portal
number. Good morning,
number.
Eagles FM. Good morning, Nigeria. My name is Dan from Kurudu.
All right, Dan.
Honestly, I sympathize with the people of Borno. My heart's condolences to the government of Borno. Honestly, I want to talk about the human rights abuse in APC government. I don't know why APC find it difficult to understand that democracy is a government of the people, by the people, and for the people. And the people has a right to air their views. There is a lot of human rights abuse. People cannot protest. You cannot even speak out when things are going bad. This is democracy for once. The government should realize that their responsibility is to protect life and property.
Right.
And when they fail in their responsibility, they should allow the people to express their view. There is hunger, there is starvation, and we can all see it clearly. The cost of governance in this government is too much. They should look inward. Government should look inward. They are too comfortable within their level, not realizing that Nigerians are suffering. Nigerian politicians should begin to relate with their people. They should go back to constituencies and see how dilapidated and how suffering is moving in our community. God bless Nigeria.
Right, God bless Nigeria. Taking this one now.
Yeah, Mr. Udwa, good morning.
Good morning to you.
The good people of Eagle FM.
Right.
My name is Mr. Okudili Okonkwo, calling from Suleja in Niger State. The military said they are committed to free Nigeria from the hand of the terrorists, banditry, kidnapping, and the rest. We have had enough of all these service chiefs lip services they are doing in Abuja. Service chiefs is not in this kind of situation in the country. They're supposed to be in the war front with all these terrorists terrorizing Nigerians, kidnapping and killing Nigerians like a fowl. Nigerian life, even fowl life, is more important than Nigerian life now, and it's very, very unfortunate. The primary responsibility of any reasonable and sensible government is to protect the life and the property of the people and the welfare of the people. But these two things has eluded Nigeria, and service chiefs are telling us they are ready to rid Nigeria out of the hand of the terrorists. It's just a lip service because we are not seeing it on ground. We are not seeing it. Let the work do the talk. Don't let the talk do the work. And that's my case, Mr. Okudili Okonkwo. I'm calling from Suleja.
All right, Okudili Okonkwo, all the way from Suleja, Niger State. Appreciate that one. Let's go with Selassie at this point.
Good morning to Udwa Daniels. Good morning to the first caller. Good morning to Bibi Blessing. Good morning to Triple D from Waru, the man that believes in Nigeria. I also believe in Nigeria. Good morning to Suleiman, original Fulani man. I had that Bibi Blessing call yesterday. Oh, sorry, I was very busy. Nice to hear that.
Yes.
Expecting call from Ochanya too. And Talatu. See, now we are talking of insecurity. Look at what is happening. Now, people, if bandits will go in the broad daylight to kidnap people in the hospitals, you can see security bragging that yes, I have captured all this. Even when Nigerian army come and disclaim that the vehicle sink and so on, then your vehicle sink and you decided to leave the vehicle. As I did now, I have my own vehicle and my vehicle sink with my weapon. Me, a man of authority, then I'll just leave. These are no vehicle of 1 million, no. These are the vehicle of billions being seized by bandits, and they are saying that the vehicle sink and so on and so forth. Now we are all facing the hit. Even the APC admitted. I'm expecting the people that always in Nigeria and at the bathrooms that are complaining whether he has his own market or he has his own village or whether he has his own supermarket. You can see what Nigeria are going through. Thank you.
All right, well, that would be Selassie. I wish I could still go further, but I won't be able to go any further. Triple D, I see you. Alameen, I see you too. You sent, a voice note, but no, time is not on our side. But remember, Vicky Vic is going to be here to give you sports and Eagles wings. Why? Because he's the sports minister on radio. And guess what? 9 o'clock, I'll be right back, and we'll talk politics and current affairs. We'll get deeply into the conversation. My name is Dwak Daniel. Don't go away.
Eagles 102.3 Abuja.